Hi guys, Varun here from FoneArena, and guess who is here today? We have the iconic Nokia 3310, the 2017 rehash of the iconic 3310 for a quick unboxing today. This device went on sale a couple of days ago in India, and it's probably being sold only in India at this point of time. And it's pretty hard to get hold of one, so we managed to get one of these, and let's actually go ahead and unbox and find out what the all new Nokia 3310 looks like and what it offers. So here is a retail box of the Nokia 3310. Yes, it's not 2010 but it's 2017, and this is a rehash of the popular Nokia 3310. You also have the old one, the original Nokia 3310, for a quick comparison. Yes, still exists, and here we have it. So pretty simple box, all colorful. It says 3310 dual SIM, and it's actually made by HMD Global, and it's a dual SIM device, as you can see, and it actually has the made in India tag. Surprisingly, even though HMD is a relatively new entrant to the smartphone market in India, they're making it in India in the Sri City facility, which is interesting. And the MRP on the box is actually 3599 and not 3310, as that's the market operating price, the MOP, but the MRP is 3599. And yes, so let's actually dive in and unbox this device. Here we go. So this is the gray color of the device we have here, the 3310 2017 edition. So let's get this out, and wow, so this is the good old Nokia. Seems so tiny, and let's put that aside for a second. And you can actually charge this by micro USB, and there's a headphone jack as well. And let's actually open up the back plate, and here we go. So that's the back of the device. You can see there's a camera as well, and it's a basic feature phone, nothing fancy here, but you get a very good battery life, and it's a good old Nokia, and it's probably a very good strategy by HMD to bring back the 3310, because it's a device everybody loved and used, and it was the topic of so many like memes and everything. So the 3310 is an iconic phone, and it's a smart decision to bring that kind of, it's a different phone, obviously it's new hardware, but it pretty much looks the same. And from the front, although it's slightly different, it does look the same. We have dual SIM and a micro SD card slot. So let's pop in the battery. So the battery is, I'm assuming, a Nokia BL5C battery, BL4UL battery. So that's the battery we have here. It's a 1200 mAh battery, and let's put that in. So the battery is inserted, and let's put back the back plate. And also you have the quick start guide, 3310 dual SIM, and charge the battery, the SIM card. So this is the most interesting feature. You get battery life of about 22.1 hours for talk time, and 25.3 days, almost a month of standby time. And that's probably I'm going to be leaving it in my car as a backup phone, just in case. These days smartphones die pretty quickly, maybe a day max or half a day if you're on 4G. So having a 3310 as a backup phone is definitely worth it. So here's the basic stuff you get. You get a wall charger, which is a 5 volt 550 milliampere charger with a micro USB cable built in. And you also get headphones for this for music listening or radio. Pretty decent cheap pair of earphones. So you get it, you can actually use it for listening to music playback, or also for FM radio. So these are the SAW values for the device. It's hidden in the manual here. So on the ear is about 0.7 watts per kilogram, and in the body is about 1.243 watts per kilogram. And also that's the European standard, I guess, and also the Indian standard, which is 1.6. It's about 0.9 and 0.543, which is well within the limit. So that's the SAW values of the new Nokia 3310. So here's the device. So let's actually power it on, boot it up. Hopefully there's still battery left. So that's probably a comeback of the iconic Nokia brand under the. So that's the Nokia tone. So let's see the languages. You have English, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, and a lot of other languages. Yeah, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada. So that's all supported. So let's maybe go into English for now. So auto update time and everything. So let's go back. So it says thank you for choosing Nokia 3310. Let's continue. And here we go. So that's the main screen of the device. You get the menu where you can actually see the call log, contacts, photos. Yes, you have a camera, so it's a very entry level camera, I think 2 megapixels, and you're going to be mainly using this camera for radio or music playback, also video playback. It's running on a series 30 operating system, and yes, so also have an Opera mobile store as well. And there's a Snake game, the iconic Snake game, which has been developed by Gameloft for this particular device. And it has a color display as well, which was missing on the original 3310. So yes, that's the Snake games. As you can see, 2 SIM card slots, so you get like 2 SIM cards, and you can actually, you also get a torch. So you get a torchlight, and you get a music player. So yes, so the main story here is the comeback of the Nokia brand with their first ever device under the new HMD global leadership. And we are also getting the Nokia 3, 5 and 6 Android devices soon in India. So this is probably the start of that, and it's a pretty smart play by Nokia by tapping on this 3310 brand. And so connectivity, so you have only 2G connectivity, which is still fine in India. So it works on GSM 2G bands. It's a dual band 2G device. I really wish this had 4G or 3G, but then guess they decided not to include it. But it's a pretty tiny phone. It's actually so much lighter than the original 3310, which was bulky, and I'm mainly going to be having it as a backup phone for my calls, and it's going to be pretty handy as a travel device for calls, because smartphones do run out of battery life, but this one wouldn't really die much fast, so it's pretty good to have one for that. So you can also get some more apps and games from the store here. So although it's a feature phone, some things can be changed and modified, so it seems pretty. You also get weather, so we have to insert a SIM card. There's no Wi-Fi as well, so that's pretty much it. So all in all, looks a pretty interesting device, although it's not the greatest in terms of the specs, but it's a good feature phone in case you're interested in one. And if you're a big Nokia fan, then it's a definitely must have, especially if you like been using old Nokia devices and you cherish them. Definitely worth getting one. But if you're looking for an Android device, then maybe you should wait for the Nokia 3 and 5 and 6, which are coming really soon. So this is selling for about 3310. This is the MOP or market operating price. Some shops are selling it for 3599, which is the MRP on the box. But overall, yes, no fancy features or anything, but it's a good old Nokia with fantastic battery life. So that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. Do hit the thumbs up button if you like this video and also a huge fan of the 3310, and let us know what else you want to know about this in the comments, and see you guys in the next video.